Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Ethan here, and today I'm about to give you an exquisite story time. It has some drama. So to paint this picture in your mind, it's like 10 p.m. We're in one of my homies' basements, and we're like really bored. So we started brainstorming ideas, like what to do, and then I say we go ding dong ditch it. Everyone agrees, so we start walking up this hill. We get like halfway when we see this one car. We think it's empty, and we just dismiss it and kind of, walk past it. A little while after we pass it, like 20 feet in front of it, a guy hops out the passenger seat and starts walking behind us. Head down, kind of a sketchy vibe coming off him. And it's important to note that we live in a white suburban neighborhood. Like, no crime happens here. It's not a sketchy place. We could go out at 12, before this at least, and we wouldn't feel, like, scared at all. Right? And so, back to the story. Once there's, like, this one house, right? So once we pass this house, like, this is the last house before the turn. If we pass this house, then we would all realize that, oh, crap, he ain't going to that house. He's following us. And, we're all going to run, right? And once we get past that house, and he eventually gets right to the driveway, stops for a sec, and then starts walking. And then we get, like, really scared. The youngest in the group is kind of, like, jogging and stopping. And then, finally, once we're about to make the turn, about 20 feet away from it, one of our friends turns back, and he says, "Do you need something?" And the guy who's following us reaches for his waist, pulls out a gun, points it at us, cocks it, and then says, "Give me your bread." Immediately, all of us start running. We just start running, like we're sprinting, no one's looking back. We all go to the right, because you can either go straight or to the left, or, run at him, but, that's mad retarded. Like, why would you run at a guy with a gun? But anyways, we all run right. At least we think all of us do, but there was one guy. One of my friends stayed back and didn't run. He just kind of stood there. And the guy walked up to him about a foot away, pointed the gun at him, and started laughing, turned around, walked back to the car, and they got in it. And they drove back down. But what they didn't realize is that was a cul-de-sac, and they would have to come back up. Right? And as soon as they get back in the car, my friend books it. He tries to follow after us, but we're already gone. We already jumped multiple fences, and we're already in some random person's backyard, chilling, waiting for, like, I don't know, some sign to run up to the house and try and get in. And eventually, we all work up the courage to run and, like, bang on the house. And, like, we were trying to do it low-key, maybe go in the window, maybe knock on the window. No, this girl, she runs out and she pounds the door like she's trying to break it. She's screaming, she's crying, she just wants to get in the house. And then, this little kid who's sitting on a sofa watching the Redskins game goes and gets his mom, and they open the door, and we just bum rush the house. And I was last, because I was the last to get up and run for it. They closed the door on me. So I'm stuck. I start banging on the door, because I don't want to get shot, like, right before the doorway, and then, like, have my face pressed up against the glass. And it's like those white things are sticking out. They would be hitting my face while I go down. Like, that was not the move. So, I start banging on the door. I almost broke the glass. And they let me in. We explain our situation. And their dad's in the military. So immediately runs up, reaches behind like a potted plant, or in the potted plant. Honestly, I don't even know what he did. Pulls out a gun from nowhere, runs outside. He does like the Rainbow Six Siege peek on like the left and right, and then runs out. We hear the faint like call of Bravo 6 going dark, and then he just runs away. Right? And someone calls 911. I have to talk to him, explain what happened. Right? Then, we get a call from my friend, the one who stood there. He ran to the woods, circled around, and got back to his house. And so we kind of met up, The girl, that was his brother. Or that was her brother. So, she was like screaming and crying. She was like really scared. And like the worst part about that is when you're running, I was too afraid to look back because I don't want to take any time. I was waiting for a gunshot to go off behind me. And I was like, even like the zigzag, the thing they taught you in elementary school, or if you're getting shot at, you run in zigzag. Dude, that is not the move. I almost like rolled my ankle doing that. I just run straight and find cover, honestly. But anyways, you know, it's a little lesson. If you get a gun pulled on you, just run. And also, if he's like right in front of you and you're getting robbed, just give him what he wants. Your life's not worth like a pair of sneakers. But anyways, you know, that's my little story time. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, you should, you know, like, subscribe. And anyways, I'll catch y'all later. If you don't subscribe right now, I'm about to break into your house at 5:45 in the morning with a pipe wrench and invert all of your family's kneecaps.